Alright, hello and welcome to the channel. Today we'll be going over 6 bits of maintenance that you can do from the comfort of your own kitchen. Let's do it. My road bike here is pretty old. I've had it since like 2016, but I would like to have it running very nice and smooth for all the between 1 and 3 hours zone 1 rides that I've been doing. I just want to be so fast in zone 2, so I thought I'd bring you along for that. It's a 100 series Trek Alpha Aluminum 1.5 with Tiagra group set and a power meter. I found this seat post. I got this saddle from Cycling Canada, but otherwise there's nothing that amazing about it. But that'll change today. The thing that made me think about doing this was I broke my only bottle cage. So I got some new bottle cages. They're yellow. They're kind of rusty. New cages installed. The next thing, new brake pads. I've never actually installed new brake pads on my bike before. The ones that are on my bike, they feel really hard and not that good at stopping. So I've got the Swiss Stop EXP brake pads. They're supposedly quite good in the rain.
Because you often ride in the rain?
Well, maybe I will, because I'm a hardcore cyclist now. They feel good. I don't know what a brake pad is supposed to feel like. It's stuck. Completely stuck on. I'm sure all that we need to do is it'll just slide out. Yeah. But I made a discovery after I got the brake pads in the back, and I couldn't figure out why they wouldn't fit. But it turns out for years I've been riding them with the brake pads in backwards, so there's nothing stopping them from slipping out other than like a tiny little screw. So we're gonna put those on the right way around. The next thing we're doing is some new skewers.
Anti-theft?
Well, they say anti-theft, but the reason that I got them is because they're more aerodynamic. Because my whole goal of these upgrades is to be able to still stay in my zone 2 while also potentially being able to go on group rides. Because right now, if I'm not riding by myself, I'm either in zone 3 or I'm getting dropped. I think I'll be able to just take my old axles out and not have my bike fall. Yes. Since these are something that is on a rotating surface, I'm going to lubricate them a little bit. I don't have any like bike specific grease, but this is some silicone grease that I have. It fits beautifully. Let's get that on. No, we're good. That's up for debate. I guess this next one will probably take a while. My bar tape is looking pretty ratty. So we're gonna put on a nice cushy bar tape. Oh, actually, before we do that, I want to change my stand position a little bit. Now it's time for bar tape. We're going to go with some Zip Service Course bar tape to match my Zip Service Course stem, which was completely a coincidence. The guy at the bike shop recommended that I try this stuff. So start with just a little bit hanging over the edge of your bar end, because you're gonna tuck that inside of the bar. And then you're going to try and apply even amounts of tension. You kind of want the sticky part just to be touching the bar every time. You want a nice, consistent wrap. So now that we've come to the shifter, the hood here, this is kind of like the cycling equivalent of tying a tie. Come through the backside. Do you think you could grab me a pair of scissors? Thank you.
You're welcome.
On the outside, some electrical tape on that. That's how it's done. That's how you wrap some bars. Got the bars all done, and there's been one thing not working very well with my bike ever since I put this power meter on. I put a smaller chain ring in. I never actually adjusted the length of the chain to account for that. This would be so much easier if I had a bike stand. So if I go into the small cog, my rear derailleur is like completely bottomed out and I've lost all the tension in the chain. So we're just gonna cut that real quick and make it the right length. Technically, I think these road chains you aren't supposed to put back together after you've broken them. Find out if I break something. Ooh. Decide if I should take out one or two. No, one's gonna be enough. It couldn't be like any longer and still fit. Back over. And the last thing will be put in this handmade saddlebag. It'll be very cute, very cool. All right, yay, it's done. Let's go look at it outside. And we'll call that a day. I hope you enjoyed watching me mess around with my bike, and if you did, maybe I'll make more of these and do slightly crazier things. But if you want to find out what those might be, make sure you subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment saying what you think I might do next. Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye. My hands are so dirty.